Karolina Protsenko's journey reflects how extraordinary talent can emerge from ordinary beginnings and quickly transform into a life shaped by global attention. Born into a musical family in Kyiv, she was surrounded by rhythm, discipline, and creativity from early childhood. After relocating to the United States, her exposure to structured training and public performance expanded her abilities far beyond her years. What began as casual street playing soon evolved into viral recognition, as audiences were drawn to her emotional depth and technical precision. Her violin became both her voice and identity, carrying her through stages, sidewalks, and screens watched by millions. Yet beneath the admiration lay a complex reality of expectations, pressure, and constant visibility. This story explores her evolution not only as a performer, but as a young individual navigating fame, responsibility, and personal growth, while attempting to preserve the genuine joy that first inspired her music itself. Continues. Origins in Kyiv. Musical household. Karolina Protsenko grew up in Kyiv within a household where music was not an activity, but a way of life shaping every daily routine and emotional expression. Her father's guitar and her mother's piano created a constant environment of sound that influenced her sensitivity from infancy. Even before formal training, she responded instinctively to rhythm and melody, often imitating tones she heard around her. This early responsiveness was not treated as exceptional at first, but gradually became impossible to ignore. Family members observed her ability to remember melodies after a single hearing and reproduce them with surprising accuracy. The cultural atmosphere of Kyiv, rich with classical traditions and street performances, further deepened her connection to music. In this environment, discipline and creativity coexisted naturally, forming the foundation of her future path. Her early years were less about structured ambition and more about immersion in sound, emotion, and observation, which later defined her expressive style as a violinist. This period also shaped her emotional intelligence, allowing her to interpret music as a form of storytelling rather than technical execution alone. Such understanding later distinguished her performances and set the stage for her transition into formal training abroad at an early age. Relocation and new beginnings. California. The relocation of Karolina Protsenko's family from Ukraine to the United States marked a significant turning point that reshaped her personal and musical development in profound ways. Adjusting to life in California introduced new cultural expectations, languages, and educational structures that required resilience and adaptability from both her and her family. While the transition was challenging, it also opened doors to advanced musical training and broader artistic exposure. Enrolling in formal violin education under structured methodologies allowed her to refine her technique while preserving the emotional expressiveness developed in childhood. Teachers quickly noticed her exceptional focus and ability to absorb complex instructions with remarkable speed. Despite the demands of adaptation, she maintained a strong connection to her roots, blending influences from her Ukrainian upbringing with Western classical practices. This fusion became an early signature of her musical identity, setting her apart from peers and laying the groundwork for her later public recognition as a young performer. Her early performances in community settings helped her gain confidence and introduced her to audiences who responded warmly to her unique blend of technical skill and emotional depth at a young and formative stage of her journey. First street performances. Breakthrough. Karolina Protsenko's first public performances on the streets of Santa Monica represented a defining moment in her transition from student musician to widely recognized young artist. These performances were initially intended as informal experiences to build confidence and connect with real audiences outside structured environments. However, the emotional intensity and technical clarity of her playing quickly attracted attention from passers-by, who began recording and sharing her music online. One particular performance gained extraordinary traction, spreading rapidly across digital platforms and introducing her talent to millions worldwide. The simplicity of the setting contrasted with the sophistication of her sound, creating a compelling narrative that resonated with global audiences. Her interpretations of popular contemporary songs on violin demonstrated both creativity and accessibility, allowing listeners from diverse backgrounds to connect with her work. This sudden visibility transformed her life trajectory, placing her at the center of international attention while she was still in early childhood development stages. The viral response also brought new responsibilities, including media requests and increased performance expectations that required careful management by her family. Despite the rapid rise in attention, she remained focused on music, using each performance as an opportunity to refine her expression and connect emotionally with audiences. Rise of online recognition fame. The rapid spread of Karolina Protsenko's performances across social media platforms marked a transformative stage in her early career, shifting her from local performer to international sensation. As her videos accumulated millions of views, she became known for her ability to reinterpret contemporary music through classical violin, blending familiarity with artistic reinterpretation. This growing recognition brought both opportunity and complexity, as her online presence expanded beyond her control and into global audiences with diverse expectations. Her channel's growth introduced her to collaborative opportunities, media appearances, and increasing demands for consistent content creation. While this visibility amplified her reach, it also introduced pressures uncommon for someone of her age. The balance between artistic authenticity and audience expectation became a central challenge, requiring careful navigation by her family and mentors. Despite these challenges, her commitment to music remained steady, grounded in genuine passion rather than external validation. She gradually learned to adapt her repertoire and presentation style to diverse audiences while preserving her authentic musical voice. This adaptability allowed her to remain relevant in a rapidly changing digital landscape, where audience engagement and artistic integrity often intersected. Despite growing attention, she continued to prioritize meaningful expression over popularity metrics throughout her continued creative journey forward ahead. Pressure growth. During pandemic years, the global disruption caused by the pandemic introduced a new and unexpected phase in Karolina Protsenko's artistic journey, altering both her performance environment and emotional experience. With public spaces closed and live street performances no longer possible, she transitioned to performing from home, adapting to digital platforms as her primary stage. This shift removed the immediate feedback of live audiences, replacing it with virtual engagement that felt both expansive and distant. While her online presence continued to grow, the absence of physical connection created a sense of isolation that contrasted sharply with her earlier experiences. At the same time, her schedule became increasingly structured around recordings, rehearsals, and online collaborations, leaving little room for informal creative expression. Despite these challenges, she continued to produce music consistently, demonstrating resilience and adaptability in a rapidly changing environment. Collaborations with other young artists provided emotional support and artistic inspiration, helping her maintain motivation during periods of uncertainty. Even without physical audiences, she found ways to communicate emotion through sound, refining her expressive style and deepening her understanding of musical storytelling under constrained circumstances. This period ultimately strengthened her resilience and reshaped her artistic identity in lasting, meaningful ways for future performances ahead globally. Collaboration, mentorship, and growth. As Karolina Protsenko's visibility expanded, she began engaging in collaborations with other musicians and mentors who helped refine her artistic direction and professional discipline. These interactions provided opportunities to explore different musical styles and performance approaches, enriching her understanding of versatility within classical and contemporary fusion. Working alongside experienced artists allowed her to observe diverse interpretations of expression, timing, and stage presence, all of which contributed to her evolving identity as a performer. Mentorship played a particularly important role in balancing technical precision with emotional authenticity, ensuring that her growth remained grounded in artistic integrity. Through these collaborative experiences, she developed a deeper appreciation for music as a shared language rather than a solitary pursuit. This perspective influenced her approach to every new performance, encouraging openness to experimentation while maintaining respect for classical foundations. Each collaboration reinforced the idea that musical growth is continuous and shaped by interaction with others, rather than isolated achievement. Over time, she learned to integrate feedback constructively, transforming critique into refinement and inspiration. These lessons became central to her development as an artist, and shaped her long-term vision for music as a collaborative and evolving form of expression in modern contexts across global audiences today. Expanding audience and global reach. As Karolina Protsenko's reputation continued to grow, her audience expanded far beyond local recognition, reaching viewers across continents who connected with her interpretations of familiar and classical music. Her performances resonated with a wide demographic because they combined technical mastery with emotional accessibility, allowing listeners of different backgrounds to engage with her work. This global reach was amplified through digital platforms, where her videos circulated widely and attracted millions of views. Each performance contributed to an evolving public image, shaped by both admiration and expectation. While this visibility created opportunities for artistic exposure, it also introduced the challenge of maintaining consistency under constant observation. The balance between personal growth and public performance became increasingly significant as her influence expanded. She gradually learned to adapt her repertoire and presentation style to diverse audiences while preserving her authentic musical voice. This adaptability allowed her to remain relevant in a rapidly changing digital landscape, where audience engagement and artistic integrity often intersected. Despite growing attention, she continued to prioritize meaningful expression over popularity metrics. This approach strengthened her artistic independence and ensured that her work remained grounded in emotion rather than external validation or commercial expectations throughout her continued creative journey forward ahead. Challenges of growing fame responsibility. With increasing fame came heightened expectations and scrutiny that significantly shaped Karolina Protsenko's experience as a young performer navigating public life. As her audience expanded, so did the diversity of opinions surrounding her performances, ranging from admiration to criticism. Managing these contrasting responses required emotional resilience, especially at an age when personal development was still in progress. The pressure to consistently deliver high-quality performances created a demanding environment that blurred the line between artistic passion and professional obligation. While her family played an important role in maintaining stability, the external expectations associated with her visibility remained a constant factor in her life. This period highlighted the complexities of early success, where achievement is accompanied by ongoing responsibility. She faced the challenge of maintaining emotional balance while continuing to perform at a high level, often reflecting on the importance of rest and personal space. These experiences encouraged her to develop coping strategies that supported both her mental well-being and artistic consistency, allowing her to navigate pressure with greater awareness. Over time, she learned that sustainable success requires emotional care as much as technical skill, shaping her understanding of long-term artistic endurance and personal fulfillment in demanding environments ahead now. Artistic identity and personal evolution. Over time, Karolina Protsenko's artistic identity evolved beyond the initial label of a prodigy, developing into a more nuanced expression of individuality and emotional depth. As she matured, her performances began to reflect not only technical refinement, but also a deeper understanding of musical storytelling. This evolution was shaped by years of experience, exposure to diverse audiences, and collaboration with musicians from different backgrounds. Rather than relying solely on early recognition, she focused increasingly on personal interpretation and artistic authenticity. This shift marked an important transition from external validation to internal motivation, allowing her to explore music as a form of personal expression rather than expectation-driven performance. Her growing maturity was evident in both her musical choices and her stage presence, which became more deliberate and introspective. This ongoing development allowed her to integrate childhood influences with mature artistic insight, creating performances that carried both technical precision and emotional resonance. Her evolving identity reflected a balance between discipline and creativity, demonstrating how sustained experience can transform raw talent into refined artistry over time through consistent practice and learning. Conclusion. Journey of music and identity. Karolina Protsenko's journey represents a complex intersection of talent, opportunity, and responsibility that unfolded far earlier than most artistic careers typically begin. From her earliest exposure to music in Kiev to her rise as a globally recognized young violinist, her path illustrates both the beauty and the pressure of early success. Each stage of her development contributed to a layered understanding of music, not only as performance, but as communication and emotional expression. While her visibility brought admiration and opportunity, it also introduced challenges related to balance, expectation, and personal growth. Despite these pressures, she continued to evolve as an artist, demonstrating resilience and adaptability in changing environments. Her story highlights how artistic potential, when nurtured and exposed to global platforms, can grow rapidly, while also demanding careful emotional and developmental support. Her experience serves as a reflection on how young talent can thrive when supported, yet also risks imbalance when exposed too quickly to global expectations. The ongoing challenge lies in maintaining authenticity while navigating visibility, a balance that continues to shape her musical and personal evolution in a changing world.